Curse segments. So I'll only gain curse segments if I roll a critical miss.
Yep. The
And if I
chance is
get
pretty
an
low.
opportunity, I can remove them.
Yeah.
Got it.
Or increase them. You can increase them on purpose if you want.
Yeah, I'm not sure why I'd want to curse myself worse, but yeah.
Whoops.
So cool.
Am I
But
opening?
interesting, the curse is actually on the item, so if I give the weapon to someone else, they would undertake the curse and it would leave me, right?
Keep reading.
It says opportunity. Curse segments stay with you even if you give the weapon. So I misread it. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to like also what do you call it? Format the paragraph into something that I can parse easier. I'm on that now.
Boop.
Ready when you are.
Boop, boop. Yeah, I'm just getting ready. I'm just announcing right now, putting out the posts. We're live. I'm just getting things out.
Sorry.
I always start. No. That I usually have it pre-rolling for bits like this because to allow people to know, hey, things happen before game. We're not like ready to go the minute I go live. It's like no. There's usually a little thing we have to do, or there's something we're talking about. Because I always find that weird in some other streams where it's like, yeah, we're just ready and locked in. It's like, how much of the pre-game did we miss? Like, well, you're gonna miss some because you weren't there, but nice to catch some of it.
Yep.
Post. And posted because I post on my Blue Sky. Post on my X for now. Post on my Discord. So that way, plenty of places to see it. Also following on Twitter on Twitch will help. Hopefully, for people who are trying to catch this. Do I have everything in the thing? I do. So, all that said, you didn't catch any of that? You missed everything. Hello, I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbinian. This is the Electric Metropolis video game tour, and we're playing yet another episode of Fabula Ultima, the castle that would pierce the horizon. And let's get right underway to pick up, almost right up, but first we actually start with a poem once more.
Like last time.
In Corio's halls where the shadows creep and whispers haunt the depths of sleep, the Avantis stream of glory bright, a flame that burns too fierce, too light. The patriarch with wisdom cold, in silver tongue his secrets hold, a pact unspoken, dark and sly, with Morwenna's gaze from night's dark eye. They seek the mountain's fiery heart to tear its ancient flame apart, yet not through might nor honor pure, but through dark powers most obscure. Felicius, proud, the heir to stand, clenched tight the fist and fate of all the land. Arrogant, bold, he takes the rein, but Morwenna's whispers twist his brain. Alyphius bends the world to plot, the Senate's will a fleeting thought, yet in the dark Morwenna waits, to turn their strength, to seal their fates. They think her a pawn, a tool to use, but shadows weave a darker ruse. For every deal she strikes with care, her poison deepens in the air. The sorceress smiles with hidden glee, her vengeance bound in prophecy. For Lucius, bright as morning star, shall learn how far his kin can mar. The staff they hold, a sign once lost, now bound to sorcery, great the cost. Rowena's aid they cannot see, the ruin wrought by such a plea. And in the fire's sacred grand, the fate of Corio in their hands, but who controls the flame, beware, for darkness claims the unprepared. So shall the Avantis rise or fall, in shadows bound by greed's dark call, and Morwenna's web a curse unfurled, to bring despair upon the world.
Oh, snap. These things get more ominous every time.
You think? All right, so I guess we're climbing up the steps. I have got that staff, and I'm going to put it back in that little what is it, that satchel bag thing that hides it.
The thieves' bag.
The thieves' bag. Thank you. The thieves' bag that I believe was it
7 had it.
It was Seven who had produced it for us, but I hope she doesn't mind if I borrow it for a moment. I'll basically just, claim the staff and put it back in the bag as we leave, because I suspect that the local priests wouldn't want to relinquish it if they knew we had it, since it's like some sort of artifact of their state.
Yeah.
And then I put the bag on and just, collect it with all the stuff that I carry as we make our way up the stairs.
So, I believe I have your Vibius and Ambrinius at the wrong number. I think you've already rolled for them.
Let me
Should they
check.
be at 3 of 10?
3 of 10. Oh, I have not rolled for them because
Roll now.
because there are no d6s in the last couple of rolls. 1.
Listen, you put them through a lot the past few days.
Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Sure is a good thing you don't need them right now for mortals apart or anything.
So, the group of you ascend the grand steps of the Under Temple, and out come from the gates of Virtue and Test. You are coming from the direction they aren't expecting, as you actually ascend into the temple proper of the Temple of the Eternal Flame. The jewel walls of the temple, where it seems to bulb up and away, you can see, and then eventually come up, taper into a much smaller point high above you. You recognize, having seen the Eternal Flame, the actual Eternal Flame itself. This is it's almost like this entire building's one grand artifact, and that this staff was trying to control the entire building, including that flame.
Mm-hmm.
There are a variety of priests who turn to look at the loud grinding doors sliding open, and they see you lot coming up with a bunch of prisoners. At first they look perturbed because they see a bunch of foreigners who they didn't let down there. And they begin to quickly surround you, as if getting ready to detain you, and perhaps even calling for guards. But in your the alarm even goes even more, because of the one of your prisoners is in fact a respected man of mysteries, magical mysteries. So he's a respected figure and servant to the House of Avantis. And then they see Lucius Avantis, Vibius, and Ambrinius coming up, and they kind of look very confused at all of you. They don't say anything right away. It looks like they were gonna say something, and then they're just kind of stunned, like, what is going on? What do we even do here? There's no protocol for what's happening right now.
Yeah.
May I describe my vibe? I'm coming up at the back of the party with holding the rope of the guys in a line tied up as they walk, and I'm totally marching, even though I'm all damaged and in crisis, all proud of myself, expecting a hero's welcome. But I don't say anything. I'm gonna let others do that.
Seven just grumbles about how the door needs oiling to avoid needing to confront all the people who are staring directly at her. Never a good thing.
Most honored fellows, you must summon the town guard you must summon the guard at once. We have apprehended a number of individuals attempting to wrest control of the sacred flame.
I think willpower is going to be part of this to convince them. I'm going to give you +2 because you are an Avantis, so they're willing to give you a bit more latitude than normal.
I would like to help by calling out from the back.
Hold on.
You forgot the key phrase, evil cultists. But I'm helping.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm gonna actually do something different. But before I even roll, I'm going to spend a Fabula point. Choose a non-hostile creature who is able to hear and understand me. If I do, that creature becomes helpful towards me as long as I am kind and respectful to them, and my requests are reasonable.
To what trait are you spending your Fabula?
Origin, the Noble Republic of Coriostellum.
Very good. Yeah, so no roll. As you've made a perfectly reasonable request, and you are the correct person to make that request. So there is, what's the name of the ability?
Huh?
What's the name of the ability again?
It is it's an orator ability, Unexpected Ally.
Yeah. So the person you look to happens to be a priest who probably knows who you are. So there's that half second of, what the, and then you say that, like, of course, Lucius,
cousin or something.
Of course, Lucius. I'll get the car right away. He's my cousin. Just wait here. And everyone kind of looks at him and says, well, I'm sure, as long as one of us is okay with it, I guess we'll just kind of wait here.
I'm going to keep a close eye on that one guy who's supposedly a bigwig around here, and giving him a stink eye. Like, if he starts to, like, say anything to try to sway anybody here, he ain't going to get a chance.
In the interim, who was it in the party that was holding on to the cursed items, not the staff, but the cursed relics that the cultists had, like the lesser artifacts? Like, one of them had a chain, one of them had a gauntlet, one of them had a book, one of them had a third thing, I forget.
Did you guys toss those in a fire, or did you bring them with you?
I thought there was a chance they were tossed in the fire. I don't remember.
I thought we were going to, like, hand them over to, like, the priest and be like, deal with these.
Sounds like you, by the sound of it, because you're the only one who seems aware of it.
Yep, that's
okay,
fine.
Never mind then.
That makes sense.
If we threw them in the fire, we threw them in the fire. Never mind.
I think no, we took them.
I think I recall that we discussed it and decided that it would be a waste of resources. We took them and we would turn them over to the clergy. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. So someone presumably has those.
Yeah, we can say I have them. I collect the shinies.
Yeah. Additionally, these cultists were in possession of dangerous magical artifacts. We figure it best to probably turn them over to you. You would know best how to handle items of such ill repute.
Your cousin waves to one of the other priests to collect them. So one kind of goes over to where Zevin is and kind of reaches out to take them from you.
Seven will hand them over, respectful like.
And they keep their head low, such that their cowl continues to cover their eyes. But since they're so close, you see that this person seems rather young. You'd say somewhere in their teenage years.
So about Seven's age.
Yeah. As most of the priesthood are young here. They have not been marred by the world, by the countless realms.
They aren't old enough to be jaded yet. Ooh,
the person retreats back with the sack and kind of opens it up to look over them. Kind of looks alarmed, and then nods to the priest Avantis. Okay, these are very serious charges. I cannot believe that a man of such respected mysteries could have been wielding things even without the aid of a priest. It seems reckless and dangerous on the best of times.
I'd like to walk up behind that particular criminal as he's tied up, and I'm going to use my foot to like push at the back of his knees so he goes to his knees kneeling.
So you kick
Like
the old man
shove him
down.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, like not all the way down to the ground, but just down to his knees, right? And I
Okay.
put my hand on his shoulder, and I transform one of my arms into a sword and hover it in front of his face so he can see it. And I say to the other people here, you better believe it. He was using his forbidden knowledge. He was going to destroy the entire city.
I'm going to need a willpower roll from you, -2, because you just did something really not allowed in this temple.
Not that I would know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As all the priests look shocked that you produced the weapon in this temple.
Well, I mean, I'm a living weapon, so it's not like I can stop that.
Yeah.
What am I rolling to attempt to do to?
You're
Power
trying
by
to look.
them,
You're
or-
trying to look like you're not an evil person about to murder an old man.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what it
that's why
looks
I
like you're
very
doing.
much
One of
what
his-
you look like right now.
Yeah. Well, I hover it in front of his face and not at his throat.
Try
It
telling
was
that to
more
the
of a
priests,
threat to him.
but the priests see you knock over a respected old master of magic, hold a sword
Right.
up to his face. It's like,
Yeah, that's
is
totally
this,
fair.
Is this monster gonna kill this guy? Because they don't know who you are.
Okay.
But
I have a
willpower will
10,
get it.
so-
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
I
is
have a 10,
enough.
so not too bad.
Oh, and that's with the -2.
Oh, I did not apply the -2, so it's an 8. But I also, yeah, it would be an 8 then. So that's one success, I guess.
Well, not really.
You might want, and you might wanna. Ooh.
I changed my arm back into my hand afterwards.
Well, let's breaks for a second. Something's about to happen, so we need to resolve this roll. Either someone could try to assist you to try to let these people know that you're not a threat, that you are, like, don't worry, she's not doing anything. Or you'd want to reroll, because I'll warn you that missing this is not good.
Okay, well, I will burn a Fabula.
To what trait?
Let me use the correct, appropriate trait. Where are my traits? A trait of belonging. I'm attempting to show that this person does not belong with them, and I do. That was what my attempt was. I was
Okay.
trying to show them I was only a threat to the enemies of the kingdom. Is what I was attempting. It just, not
So,
particularly
like,
well thought through, apparently.
Yeah.
Might want to just re-roll that D8 because the D7, the 7 on the 10 is pretty good.
Yeah, the D8's what I'll re-roll. So. Oh yeah, so that's going to be a 15 now.
Yep.
Minus the 2 is a 13.
Yeah, there is that sense of there's still the sense of alarm, and you very quickly catch on that they're offended by that, and for some reason, for what reason in particular, you don't know. You're not from here, but
Sure.
they don't move. They look like they're about to do something, but the priest of Avantis kind of looks. He sees how you're standing. He sees how your party members aren't, like, laughing maniacally with you or something like that. Like, you all look like you're fairly friendly looking. You aren't, as you say, he sees that you're not aiming you're not literally putting it to his throat like a hostage. You're just holding it in front of his face. So he just pulls up a hand and waves off everybody.
But yeah, but then I transform my hand back and I'll lean over in front of the guy and say, "Why don't you go ahead and tell them from your own lips? This seems as good a time as any for a confession."
Oppose willpower.
Sure.
There's no plus or minus here. Actually, no, I'll give you +2 here because he is bound. He is captured, so it's not. He can't really fight here, but he might be able to resist you making him talk.
And Lucius
Okay.
will just sort of glower over him, with the force of Avantis.
If anybody wants to help me, I could get a 13.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Great.
Willpower is part of it, you say?
Yep. It's going to be an opposed roll, so I have to figure out what this guy
Yep,
has.
yep. Willpower. I'm just looking at stuff that has willpower to it. Oh, perfect. Interrogate, which is insight willpower. You get a +1. Aether.
Cultists.
13 then. I again got a really bad roll on one of the dice.
Oh no!
I'd like to re-roll one of my dice to another trait, if I may.
What trait?
This time it's the well, I have a self-discovery theme. Well, no, traits. Where are traits listed on here again?
Your character sheet.
Oh yeah. Okay, I was gonna say I'd like to use self-discovery, but it's more along the lines of revealing the truth.
Mm.
I
About
kind of feel like I
yourself,
need to
really.
change some of my traits soon.
Yep. And you can change those traits when you level. You're able to. Do
Right.
them.
Well, I mean, I did just level, but I didn't think about changing a trait.
Yeah.
I forgot that was an option. But yeah, it would basically be a trait towards truths, revealing truth.
I wouldn't. Oh, if you're gonna change it, yeah. But
Yeah.
as it is, I wouldn't take self-discovery because that's more about you discovering about you and the mutants that you come from, sort of thing.
Right. It's more about truth seeking,
Peek at your sheet.
and I'm changing that trait. And for whatever reason, it's not letting me just get. Oh wait, there it goes. It let me give it out. And let's see, where was my roll again? I'm looking for where my roll is so I can see what I want to change in it.
Well, I'm not taking the self-discovery spend. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't roll.
Then I'll take it back.
Yeah. So that's just a whiff.
I would.
Then.
The other thing that I might suggest is your identity aspect of darkness. Like you might scare the crap out of him. Like he may
Oh
not
yeah,
dare
that's a
question
good
you.
point. As a creature of the Darklands, I could scare him into revealing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, it's not like I didn't just threaten him.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, huh.
That was the whole point.
I was like,
scare.
I'm sure you have one for this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're a spooky dark creature. Like.
So I rolled a. It looks like I had a
1 and a 1 on the D8 and 8 on the D10.
Yeah, I'll re-roll the D8. Okay, so that's going to give me 3 more. Is that enough or no?
That puts you to 8 and 4, puts you to 12. No, that doesn't work. Oh, you have a bonus. That's
Yeah, I have a bonus adding to it.
And then +1 for me. That's 16 to 16.
Okay, so it's an even off roll then.
so we re-roll.
Okay.
Does the assist also re-roll or?
No,
I
it's just a
get
flat
the
reroll
+1
between me
for
and
the
him now.
resist, Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I just get his help either way, right? Okay, so all right, I have
Yep.
a 16 with help.
So there is a staring of wills. This old man, as frail as he is, despite being tied up and having a sword apparate in front of him and your dark presence before him, there is a sense you get from him that this is not the first time he's peered into something of the Darklands. So surprisingly, he holds his will for a good solid beat. Like he doesn't answer right away. Like it looks like he's not going to say anything. But you just maintain your stare. He can't exactly run away from you. And he can't cast spells the way he is. So eventually, he just kind of takes a deep breath, sighs, his head droops. I worked mysteries with the artifacts gifted to us by the dark sorceress Merwena to unleash the power of the eternal flame. Control it by way of the Sorcerer King's staff. But lacking it, I did it through ritual and was bested by these sacred warriors.
I'll turn to the priest that we were addressing then, and I'll nod at him. Satisfied? And then I'll step away from the old man at last.
Did you do this for your own sake? Or for the sorceress? Were you going to give our sacred things to someone far away? The old man hesitates. And says, I did it at the behest of, what's going on here? And then you hear guards marching through the door. The priests scatter. The priest Avantis kind of looks over, surprised that the guard got here so fast, because it's not a short journey to get here. Like, they have to come by boat. That's the only way to get to the island. So that meant they're already... to give a quick like cutscene moment, there's a priest who's rowing like crazy across the bay to get back to the city, and then as they're going there, they see a boat full of guards coming the other way. It's like, oh, I guess I'll turn around and tell it, like, hey, wait, hold on, come back. There's a thing, you might want to roll faster. Oh, you're rolling faster. Okay, I'll just kind of chase you, I guess.
What did I miss?
You see 4 guards in the colors Avantis, declaring what is going on here as the old man was about to reveal something and was interrupted.
Yeah, the important part is they totally interrupted a big reveal. But now we don't know who he was working for because they came in yelling.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Make way, make way. Lucius
Hold,
Avantis, are you all right?
I am fine. I have not come to any great bodily harm. However, we have recently been engaged in something of a scuffle here in the temple. These cultists were attempting a foul rite around the eternal flame.
Very good. We'll take them from here, young master.
Wait a second. Lucius is... Hang on a second. Something isn't quite right about this. I just sent for guards. They got here way too quick.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, can I help you on that check?
It sounds like an insight roll to me.
This will be insight. Thank you.
I'll roll for the guards.
I'd like to assist.
You certainly can.
I also like to spend 1 Fabula to add my my bond of +1 with Lucius.
Hang on. I gotta determine something. I have to determine something in my...
Oh, that is a bad roll.
It is a bad roll.
That's
this is something
Ooh, that's an error.
curious. Okay.
6 + 8 + 1.
You need at least 10, unfortunately.
No, hold on.
I'll take your fabula all the same.
I was gonna say, I'm also going to spend my last Fabula, because this seems important. Origin, the Noble Republic of Coriostellum.
Mm-hmm.
These are my people.
These are my peeps.
These are my peeps. Let's try
What are
that.
these rolls zeros for? That's so weird.
Just a glitch.
Hey.
There we go.
That's unfortunate for me.
Is
you
that
also...
a max roll? Is that a critical, or is that only doubles?
That's I didn't roll doubles. I rolled an 8 and a 10. It would tell me if I rolled doubles.
So I rolled 2.
And then I got...
Even with his +2 for having a bunch of people, that's still 15. He's still short. Nope, there's no way he got it. He tries to hide. He does bluster much in that very Coriostellium way. Yeah, it is obvious that he's here. Oh, actually, what are you particularly worried about? I don't want to overlead you
I'm worried
here.
that he's in league with these guys and is gonna lead them away, and then they're gonna get away.
Right. So you're thinking secretly a cultist.
You
They're in cahoots.
in their eyes, they are in concert of some conspiracy, but it seems that once these cultists leave this place, those cultists will not see the next dawn.
Lucius raises his hand and says, "These men have much to answer for, and they will answer to the people of the Republic."
Young master? He looks at you puzzled that you're stopping him. Like genuinely puzzled that you're stopping him. And your cousin looks between them and you and looks very confused and looks a little worried. Backs up a tiny bit.
I'm gonna step over by Lucius and say, "Are they with the cultists too?" I just grin at them.
No, they are not.
They're part of something. They're gonna cover this up, aren't they?
How dare you!
Aether,
You would challenge the honor of our Coria Stellum guard?
Any day, I say to him.
Hey, back off, everyone.
I will need willpower as part of the roll to stop a fight from breaking out, because these guys are about to draw swords and fight. You have +2 because they can't. They're not supposed to be fighting in a temple, and they know it. But they might just do it anyway because they're not in a good place, and someone challenged their honor to their face.
Yeah. Willpower, you say?
Yeah.
I rolled
Insight
Dex
willpower. For persuade. Hey, that fits. Hey.
I guess I'll help. I don't really want to kill all these guys.
Yeah, I will also help
Shut up.
once I can find my tab.
Oh God.
It's one
There it
mark
is.
more, Duncan.
I helped.
Wow. That's a lot of critical successes.
It doesn't matter with help though.
Yeah, I know, but still funny. Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna. I'm not sure who the main roller was so I'm gonna take
Me.
it as it was you that was called out. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that is 11, 12, 13 plus 2, 15. Unless you added that, you did not. So 15 on your
did
end, and 11 on their end. Yeah, the head of the guard looks really upset. You actually see his hand come down to where his sword is sheathed. Because he wouldn't be walking with a pilum inside the
Right.
temple. That'd be but they would have weapons on them. And he looks like he's gonna do it. He looks around at all of you and he meets the stares of the heroes of fate. People who have seen far scarier than a bunch of guards. They're probably elite guards. I mean, they're no slouches, but this is a fight that he clearly sees he can't win, and if he's either gonna have to surrender or sacrifice himself to win, and that's not something he's willing to do. Especially since there's a bunch of priests who are gonna witness this. So yeah, he just kind of growls and grimaces, and he'll make some other like random comments at Aether, but it's all bluster. It all amounts to nothing.
Yep. So here's something interesting. So before I spend my opportunity, do I know whether or not these guards are directly under my father or under my brother? Do I know that?
That would be pretty good information to know.
Okay, it would be, but it's not what I want to ask.
Yeah. It's not obvious. They're in Avantis colors, but who particular is commanding them wouldn't be immediately clear to you.
Okay. Gonna take a stab in the dark and say that, these are probably my brother's men, is my guess. And if thinking about what my brother's been up to and everything that's happened in the last couple of days, he's finally back home. Lucius is in the mind of the Corius Stellum Senate, and the political machinations therein, and he's finally thinking about these things again. He would like to unmask his brother. I learned the goals and motivations of a creature of my choice.
The look up my notes on him. Don't want to mislead you, but I don't want to spell it out either. I have to spell it out to a degree, but it has to make sense. Go too far? No, I did not. Keep going, keep going. So many notes about Corey. I'd forgotten. I worried about what's happening.
I'm sorry that I gave you such a complicated country.
Give us the plot, Corby.
Corby.
By the way, everyone, sorry if I had made things more difficult there.
It gave you an opportunity. It's sometimes stuff will tip your way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm just playing Aether here.
Yep.
So based on what you've seen so far and seeing how the guard is acting, you're kind of piecing together what you're being a scion of the Avantis family. You're pretty well read on politic, and you're cluing in, as you say. This is getting intense, yeah. So your elder brother is looking to establish himself a secure seat by whatever means he can get at. The consulship, which not only is that good for the family, but it's good for him because he is the heir apparent. And he knows that if he doesn't, he believes at least, that if he doesn't do whatever it takes, no matter what scruples he has to ignore, he'll never get it he'll be gray as his father by the time he makes consul. Like, if he's gonna do it, he has to do it now, as this election. So it is, so the goals are to march upon Mount Novio with an army and have it as cleared as possible. Whatever tools he can get would be a benefit to him, such as certain magical artifacts would be an incredible use to him to get. So I would actually say that one of the things you probably can guess at is that he'd want the artifacts.
He wanted the staff.
He wants the staff, and he wants the things in the bag. Because anything that makes the fight, because the fight at Mount Novio is going to be horrendous. It's going to be a massive battle that he needs every advantage for, and he doesn't seem being willing to send soldiers in and not call them back, not fight back against your father. That implies that he doesn't mind what lines he crosses, as long as he wins.
Yep. And he's working that. Lucius is working that out in his head, and part of the thing that makes him realize that this is the thing is he has that flashback in his head of the conversation he had with Volusius a couple like the previous night, where he said, "Hey, we were thinking of going to the temple," and he was like, "Don't go to the temple."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he didn't want us to go to the temple.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard something about a boat that was coming. Was that boat with these 4 guards, or?
It was, yeah.
Okay. Cool. Lucius just sort of puts his hand to his chin and says, "As said, these cultists have perpetrated a great crime against one of the Noble Republic's most treasured cultural touchstones. And they should not be made merely accountable to the internal justice. They should be made to answer to the city writ large. To which he is suggesting that their trial be a public one, as opposed to a private one in the back halls of justice where no one will ever hear from them again.
Very well, young master. If you wish to escort them to the estate, who am I to question you?
I'm just going to turn and look and say, your estate, isn't there like a hall of justice or someplace where prisoners are taken for the public? Is everything a noble house here?
You tell me, Avantis. It's your republic.
Yeah, there's definitely like a public hall of justice where the public can go to, like, to witness trials. Is especially like, ooh, I like to imagine that there's probably like a court that has the trappings of like a Roman Colosseum, but it's a court.
Okay.
And that is probably the last place that they wanted me to bring him, because that's the place where you have big public demonstrations of justice, not the below table senatorial politic justice.
Well, I would, out of character, I would argue back room, behind closed doors justice is no justice at all.
But what do you say to them? They're assuming you're taken to the Avantis estate. They say as much.
Lucius nods and says, "Indeed, we will see to it that justice will prevail in their cases." He's not saying that he's going to take them back to the estate.
Give me another willpower to lie to them.
He's not saying it, and he's not saying it.
Yep.
No bonus here, because, there's...
Yup.
The Avantis aren't known for being liars. You're politicians.
Here we go. Persuade. That's 10. Even.
That's 15 for him.
Almost
got doubles.
Don't you just
Well,
outrank
my
him?
luck is bound to run out at some point. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm out of Fabula.
Well, Lucius, don't you just outrank him? Can't you just order him to do what you want?
It's less that, it's more the fact that he knows I'm lying.
Let him know you're lying. We can still take him where you want to go.
I'll be sure to tell your brother of your intentions, young master.
Yeah, that was my concern.
I'll send word ahead that you're coming.
Yeah. Okay. Great. That forces our hand. Cool.
I'll also stay here and interview some of the priests to see how they managed to invade this sacred place. This is a failure on multiple fronts.
Quite. Well, we should depart.
He gets out of your way and begins interviewing. He bows to you and, he salutes to you rather, and then he goes over to start speaking with the priest of Avantis, and two of the other guards are sent off to start rowing ahead of you, because there's no sense you sharing their boat. You need a boat all on your own, because there's so many of you.
Yep, and
Yes.
our cultist friends.
I'll take charge of them. I don't mind
Ether.
holding their rope.
Oh, it could have gone differently.
Aether, you need to learn to hold your tongue.
Very well, but you could let me know when it's definitely not appropriate to speak. I apologize if I misread that. I thought we'd be greeted as heroes for saving the city, and apparently some of these people who are supposedly under your own house's orders are in league with them. What's going on here?
No, they weren't in league with them. What's that in the middle?
That's
Those are the cultists.
That's your prisoners, yeah.
Those are our prisoners. Listen, it's not something I'm ready to discuss in. He looks to the cultists, mixed company.
All right,
That's
But-
fair.
but
absolutely.
as stands, we're going to have to bring them back to the Avantis estate.
All right.
They
Great.
They know and will be expecting us, and if we attempt to deviate in any way, it won't be good.
I fail to understand why it won't be good. If you have a public place of justice to put them, isn't that where they belong?
Yes, but there are bigger games being played.
Okay, I don't get it.
That's fair.
I'll follow your lead.
And just,
You'd better fill us in eventually.
oh, I will. Believe
I'm
you
gonna
me,
stuff a
I
rag
will.
in the old man's mouth. I know he's a wizard.
In some I pause, thinking for a moment. In some countries, the way things should happen is sometimes less important than who has the power to force them to happen a certain way.
So it's really the rule of the strong. It's just, clouded and obfuscated in other ways. All right. Guess it's like I'm being back home again.
And Brinius and Vibius don't look terribly pleased. They don't give a dirty look at Aether. They just kind of give a look to each other. And Vibius makes no joke. It's one of those things where, yeah, that's not a good sign for a republic that overthrew a sorcerer king, a tyrant.
At least where I was at, they would bare their fangs to you in the open.
So, you jolly lot begin your journey to the Avantis estate.
Or we'll look over at Aether and say, that style of aggressor is much easier to deal with than certain other
no.
styles.
Oh no, we rolled an encounter.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's gonna happen eventually.
Oh hey, it's a travel roll. I get to
And it had to
my
happen sooner or
inventory
later,
points.
yeah.
Oh, good for you, Moore.
You get trade points. So narratively, somehow Moore must have, like, while everyone was chatting, turned to a priest and say, "Hey, can I trade with you? Can I do a quick trade?" It's like that thing in a JRPG. It's like, I know it's a really important cutscene, but can I talk to you about trading real quick? Trade mini.
Not trade points, just inventory points.
Oh, okay. So
Well, we never got a rest, so I'm still all crisis and everything.
Yeah,
I
it
think
just
you guys
has
are
a
all
couple-
damaged.
Couple things you found lying around in the boat we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no one's gonna miss this. I think someone left this behind.
Oh, that's so
That thing you
funny.
see in a JRPG where you see, like, shiny twinkles on the map.
Yes.
It's like, oh, what's that? Doink? Does anyone mind I take this? Isn't this theft? No one cares? Okay, I'm gonna take it if you don't stop me.
It's a little
Yeah.
shiny sparkle.
Sure.
Place
So, as the sun is beginning to rise in that almost darkened state. You do have, by chance, to have to go through. You probably don't want to march these guys through main thoroughfares just in case. Just because there's so many of them now, like there's you plus them, so it's like, let's go this way, so we're not in the main thoroughfares. There's this big celebration going on. We can, we'll go this way real quick. But unfortunately, it is there you encounter some not too well-meaning folk.
Oh, we're getting mugged.
That would be hilarious.
They look to be dressed like soldiers, but they aren't wearing colors. It is an illegal act. If you are armed in the city of Corio, I presume you would need to wear something to indicate whose authority you're under, because you're not supposed to be armed here. Otherwise.
Yep.
So, these guys aren't part of this fight, so I'll just pop them away. Oops, I didn't mean it.
I guess I'm gonna actually get to use my new combat abilities sooner than I thought.
Guys are gonna put over here because they're not part of this fight. Oops, I didn't mean to.
So, do we need to roll initiative?
Yes. Figure out who your main roller is, and you're all assisting that person.
More.
Is it me?
I'm probably going to need healing. I'd also like to go early because while I'm low on health like now, it's the perfect time to use my transformation because it costs me my current, like 1/3 of my current total. So I'd like to go early and transform immediately while I'm currently hurt.
Sure. I can do my wombo combo and then immediately go to you.
Sure. But I mean, I was just letting you guys know that it would be beneficial for me to transform and then get a heal after that.
Are we allowed to spend a... never mind. I don't think it's worth it yet.
Yeah, just let one of them go first.
Is anybody else assisting?
Yeah, everyone's supposed to roll for it. So then we need 7 and Aether to
What,
also
for-
roll initiative.
For initiative?
to-
No, we just get one for the highest player, and that's it.
Well,
Others
Whoever has the
assist.
highest goes.
GM
Oh, they
here.
assist.
GM here. GM here.
My bad. Thank you.
Everyone assists. The one main roller, everyone else rolls to assist the main roller.
Oh,
It's a group
very
roll.
good. Where do I find the roll? On equipment?
dude,
That's page.
Thank you.
I waved my arms like you could see me. It just dawned on me.
Does my ring that gives +1 also apply to initiative?
If it applies to any roll, yeah.
Cool. Then I do not help.
Yeah, because those are little +1s. That tiny bit can be enough. Because enemies don't have terribly great initiative. They're usually pretty slow compared to heroes. But
yeah, it's +1 all attribute checks. So I guess so.
yep. So
not good enough.
14 off of more Duncan, it seems. I think that beats. Pretty sure
Yes.
the fastest of them is the snipers. Ooh, you just beat them.
Ooh.
That could have been really bad. Yep. Yeah, it's you guys that act first.
Everyone, divide and conquer. And Lucius is going to run up to this individual who's presumably like, they look like they probably got like a sword.
Oh yeah, definitely. They look like some rough and tumble veteran soldier.
Yep. And I'm going to this is my
Boomstick.
I'm not gonna do my lore master thing at the start of the combat because I don't foresee these guys having any particular affinities to stuff. I'm going to Queen's Gambit. So free attack with my weapon. 11.
11. Just checking, because these guys are better than your average baddies, so I was looking up their buff. Da. Oh, that is 11. Sorry, that's what I was checking. What's their defense? If that affected anything, it doesn't. Affects something else far more important. You did hit them.
Cool. 13 physical damage. And now I spend 10 mind points. And I'm gonna say 7. Feel free to take a shot at somebody. You have a +5 to hit. Maybe take a crack at one of those snipers, or
Sniper. Your
you
command.
you get a +5 to this, but your high roll is 0.
Okay. We'll just apply the accuracy afterwards.
Mm.
+5 is 13.
Oh goodness. Oh no. Oh no. That hits. As you fire up at them. You have opportunity. You roll doubles.
I think favor. Someone in the underclass of the city likes me now because they watch me just walk up to a guard and shoot them.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I was going to point out. These two are up on in an upper floor area, so unless you spend you can shoot them just fine because they're effectively flying light. If you want to fight them in melee, you have to waste an action getting into the building and getting onto the balcony where they are. But you can shoot at them. If they can shoot at you, you can shoot at them. So, yeah, you basically turn, bang. And pick off a sniper hiding out in a balcony who hasn't even done anything yet. He's like, sneak, 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 ambush, bang.
Lucius pointed him out.
West draw.
Plink, as you hit him with a bolt of lightning. I will note that somebody will be here after the fight. You noticed what happened. May want to help.
Yay.
But they're going to wait till the fight's over, because no thanks.
Cool. Sounds fair.
A friendly brigand of the back alley is going like, I was going to rob these people. I'm going to leave them alone. Oh, God, they're being ambushed. I'm going to hang out here. I'm just going to hide until this goes away. Wow, that was a pretty cool shot.
And then free, and then So that's the free attack that 7 gets to make. Moving on, Crushing Chariot. Aether immediately gets to take her turn.
And do I recover mind points when I take my turn? Is that right?
Yes, you recover 5 mind points.
Well, I was only down 2, but I'll take them.
Yeah.
May as well fill them up. Okay. At the start of my turn, I'd like to activate Acromorphosis as a free action. Cost me 9 hit points. I was already in crisis, so I'll go from 27 to 18.
Ouch.
So, but now I have, I add on unarmed strikes gain multi, defense score increases, and I increase my insight die size as well. So let me apply those bonuses. And insight goes up by 1. And yes. Oh wait, I just increased the wrong thing. Fix that. Spaced out. There it is. Okay. And then for my action, well, I've got the magic points. I may as well just give us lots and lots of warm bodies. So I use my action to cast spend 30 magic points and cast my Clones of Light.
Oops.
So 3 more of these appear around me. And they'll be able to each take their action on the next turns.
Take away that.
And I'm done.
Right. How do you want to do this? Because you guys are actually kind of clever. They don't know what those clones can do. That could just be an illusion, and the magic user would not know what that spell is because there's only one creature. There's only one other creature in the countless realms that can cast it, and it's not here. And they're not going to waste a turn figuring out what you are. He could. Does he want to though? No, that's not a good use of his turn. So. This mercenary, who's standing before you, as you hit them, they do stumble back, but you feel that your spear bit into rather hefty armor. It did hurt them, like it hit their HP. You're getting closer and closer to dropping them, but they seem far tougher than any mercenary you've seen. They're a veteran of many battles. And you notice that they hold forth a sword to kind of guard themselves, and they draw a pistol, and then they look like you see them rolling their thumb across some sort of wheel on the pistol, and you hear it click, 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 click. It's making a rapid clicking noise. And you see magic building up in the gun as they're charging an attack. Okay, it looks like this person will have another turn. They're an elite fighter.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Turn goes to friendlies.
no.
Do we want me to maybe do something, or do we want one of Aether's clones? Because I don't know if 7 gets a turn after doing the attack.
7 gets a turn.
Oh, okay.
The free attack is something that occurs during my my action economy.
Are you also still injured, Lucius?
I've been better, but I'm not at crisis.
Yeah.
I'm at 52 out of 63 hit points. So.
Yeah, not me. I'm at 18 out of 88. Sorry, out of out of 83.
Like, I wouldn't mind some healing because my mind points aren't super great right now, but
If you want, one of my clones can go now, and you can think about what you want to do on your turn later.
Because if you guys want to heal, I have some basic healing. I can't really risk using my heal spell, but I can try alchemy.
Sure. Well, I mean, I feel like we need it because if they get lucky and drop me, all my clones go away too.
Well, alchemy is more of the doing like real good alchemy is more the more thing because more can overclock us.
Hmm.
Well, then
Okay.
I suppose the decision's in Moore's hands.
Yeah, I can go. One moment. I need to track down my alchemy thing. Also, I have updated my skill description because I kept forgetting my stupid alchemist bag. So now I have a note at the top so I can't forget about it.
Right, right, because you get another die. Is that it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm going to spend spend 5 inventory points and then spend 1 trade point in lieu of the 5 inventory points to roll 5d20 to maximize our chances of getting a good result.
That 18 is maybe something.
I see that 18.
18 is nice. Now, my other question is
Oh, you got a
yes,
12.
excellent. So, myself and every ally present in the scene recovers 100 hit points.
Perfect. Thank you, Clutch. Amazing.
Whoa.
And
And
that
that's go ahead.
overclocks us, right?
Yes,
That's the one that'll even take you higher. Wow.
because of my
Okay.
merchant heroic skill.
By half.
Skillful
Is that
dosage. Now, mind you, the catch to that is you can only go up to 150% of your max.
Bill? Ooh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. That's still. I've got 118 health now, so we are good to go.
Wild.
That's an amazing ability.
I just start
Very,
throwing
very,
up a
very
bunch
strong.
of
Oh, wow.
spells, a bunch of potions into the air, shatter and
Yes.
shower everyone in healing. Goes to the bad guys. The one that was charging their pistol. Moves as if to attack Lucius, like starts pointing her sword, their sword at you, like they're getting ready to close the distance. You probably rightfully kind of make sure to hold your ground and get ready to strike back. And they sidestep a little bit, keeping their guard, and then without looking, they fire. The wheel finally clicks. You hear it as it makes this loud noise. And Zevin, you recognize that is the sound of a firearm being set for multi.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And they fire it at your prisoners.
Oh no.
I think I can do something with that. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I know I can, but it would take
Oh,
choosing to
what you're
guard one of them.
thinking, Seven.
Does this will this work? Will this work? Will this work?
Well, we have to see what they roll for their accuracy.
Okay, cool. So
I can also do a protect move, which is basically take the place of one of the targets.
Yeah, this will cause
Instead.
the thing to fail entirely. No one takes damage.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see if the crossfire works.
Good luck.
Okay, so their dice is... Yep, okay, good. That's what I wanted to make sure of. You are rolling this plus this. Oops, I need to know what those dice are first. That is 13 to hit.
I'll easily counter that.
That is amazing. So
Thank
you
you.
he basically goes to shoot all them, and you trick shot all of his shots out of the air, basically.
That's actually my question, Zemendemra. What does it look like as this person? Because what you
Maybe.
see is they basically, as they let go of their little wheel, it spins and pop, 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 it starts firing multiple shots of physical damage, and it looks like it's about to pepper into your prisoners.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to steal agency. I was just so excited. How do you do it?
Well, the first few shots go wide, and Seven puts a well-placed shot to make him dive back into cover. Just when being to
Yeah,
make him think twice.
very good. Goes to friendlies.
One of the Aether clones, perhaps?
Sure, if you want. Okay, first Aether clone, we'll go with the one on the north here, I guess. Is going to do a multi-attack against these two guys up here.
Can they
And
fly
this
right
guy-
now?
They can do ranged attacks because they can do anything I can do.
Oh, so you're
Like
doing
they
ranged
can do
attacks.
unarmed. Yeah, like they can do like bow or hurl dagger attacks as unarmed combat.
Okay.
But yeah, it's multi-3, so it's going to hit both of the snipers and the one opponent down here who hasn't gone yet.
I'm seeing lots of pings. I'm getting confused. I saw
I'm
4
sorry.
pings.
I meant both snipers up here on the building
Hmm.
and this one guy here who hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
Thank you. Attack roll is... Do it again. 12.
Hits all targets.
19 physical damage to all of them.
This person falls into crisis as they got shot pretty bad. Between the bolt shot and this follow-up shot from the clone, they are not doing too good right now. This person just took their first hit. As you shoot at this person, you notice that they are dressed in magi robes, and they're dressed in the dark purple robes of a mystery cultist, with designs indicating that they are pursuing the secrets of darkness.
Yeah,
Saying to
got it.
the same cult, the same mystery cult that your prisoners are.
Right. Now they're just trying to bury the evidence.
Yeah, they're trying to silence witnesses.
And they got lucky, supremely lucky, in a city that big, and they just happened to find you. It was like, well, that was fortunate for us, or unfortunate, because they're very likely to lose. So bang, 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 you shoot them. Well, that kind of dictates my turn. This guy who got shot is a professional and doesn't want to die, so they flee the field.
Was not expecting one to flee.
So
Dying is bad for business.
this is a this person isn't as these other mercenaries are what they are, mercenaries. They're being paid to be here. If you want to, actually, I'll give you guys. I'll basically make a 4-slot clock that if they aren't chased within 4 wedges, which will either be end of turn or an opportunity, then that person's just gone. They have way too much of a lead if they get 4 wedges. But for now, they can't participate in the fight because they basically have chosen to run instead. They've opted to be defeated, and the option being, I want to be chased away. It's your, they just initiated the clock, so. That's their turn. Goes back to friendlies. Either Zevin or one of the other Aether clones.
Maybe 7.
Yeah. I'm gonna send my little drone out.
Oh, to chase after the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, beep boop. Oh, okay. So you
Does it
pull.
comply?
Okay, so you pull him back into the fight. His clock is removed.
Oh no, you don't. I'm gonna send a little guy to go a little. Bzz. Just a touch.
Oh, I imagine it's a cool like little aerial chase around like the canals of Corio.
Beep 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 as this little thing beep boop beep boop beep boop as it's chasing and arcing around, and then oh no, not one of these things. Go away. Pew pew. Ow 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 ow. Go away. Keeps running, but unfortunately he's still in the fight because something's attacking him. So he eventually has to stop and turn around, and well, he's gonna have to fight his way out of this because he needs that thing to stop attacking him.
Oh, I love it.
Well, that's unfortunate for him. Those Aether clones are kind of scary, and they shot at me and my friend. So the other sniper is gonna try to shoot. Is gonna shoot at Aether. They don't know which one's the real one, so they just shoot at Aether.
Right. Gotta hit me though. Gotta hit my defense.
Yeah, because if they miss, then it doesn't pop the thing. But it's not just that. What am I doing? Dex is one of the dice. That's how that works. Oh, it's yeah.
Oh, huh.
Not doubles.
I think that probably actually hit.
Like 22 to hit.
Yep, you're gonna pop one of the clones. Does it always take one of the oldest ones first? The one that's gone, or do I pick, or how does it work?
The way I would do it is I go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I just random roll. That's what I would have done for the bad guy. But back then it didn't really matter because you didn't fight him.
Sure.
Oh,
I'm
no,
gonna
you
check
did
the
what I
spell
wanted to.
if you did detail it, just in case. It might be in there.
If it's on your sheet, sure.
I'll look. It doesn't say. It just says every attack is assumed to strike one clone.
Yeah. So I'll just do random.
Random. All right.
It's the one that's already gone.
Cool. Oh, good. That's good for us. Sure.
Goes to one of the remaining Aether clones.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Well,
Fabula
there's
Ultima. Yay. Glad you're enjoying.
Sorry. What? Huh?
I was cheering on someone who was excited for Fabula Ultima.
Oh, excellent. I see it now.
Yep. So, what your clones doing?
I still have multi 3, and there are multiple enemies on the field. Again, ranged attacks, so I can hit one of the remaining snipers, and then the same 2 other guys that I hit before. Or this guy that I hit before, and this guy that... Actually, this guy has taken more damage, hasn't he?
Yep.
Up north? Okay, yeah, I'll make the sniper, the northern guy, and the west guy. Yeah. Sorry, I had actually changed pages early. 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits all of them, definitely. What are they shooting, by the way?
She's actually like hurling like her fingernails that are mutantly shape-shifted into dagger forms that are able to be hurled away and not harm herself. They're like horns and nails, basically, that take a aerodynamic shape when she fires them. So they spin in the air and whiz and whistle and then thunk into somebody. Looks like 19 damage each again.
Did he? Oops, actually, I mean to do that to you. I meant to keep you where you were. Too much HP. You're not an elite. You're just a regular battle mage. HP. Did that to them twice. So. Okay. Yeah, this guy falls into crisis. This mercenary gets hit, but their armor soaks a good chunk of it. They still take the damage, just highlighting they have a lot of HP. And this person does not fall into crisis, but they get hit.
All right.
Right.
Is the wizard the only one that hasn't gone?
Nope, this guy hasn't gone either. The other mercenary.
Okay, I thought he had.
Well, yeah, the wizard has to do this now. They can't wait too much longer because they'll lose more of their troops. The wizard, the mage, sorry, I should say, begins casting a spell and casts a spell of healing. They did want to cast an attack spell, but that's not safe to do right now.
Wait, that's illegal.
So...
I know that reference.
Oh, it's per, so actually I'm going to cast on 3 people, so minus 20. Minus 30 total. And... all the wounds on the mage heal away. All the wounds on the mercenary heal away. And I'm pretty sure this heals everything from the... wait, no. I don't know. Oh, no, it does. All the wounds from the enemies you've hit magically are sealed away with a dark flame that burns at their wounds and mutates them into closing, leaving pulsing purple scars, which freaks out this guy quite a bit. That is a spell he's never had cast on him before, and that's a creepy version of it. It's freaking him right out. This person, they kind of look surprised, and they kind of move. They kind of roll their shoulders a bit, like, oh, that felt weird. Well, whatever. Let's just move on. I have to roll for this person. They might just run away because that was scary. That's a scary spell. I don't know. I don't know if I want to be working for you anymore. You're a scary guy. Yeah, this guy looks like he's gonna want to run away if he's not stopped. He can't. He has to use a turn to try to run away, but it's obvious that he's panicked. He does not want to stay here anymore. That was creepy. Goes to the last Aether Clump.
Okay. Well, that tells me who the most dangerous one is. But I have multi, so I'm just gonna hit all 3 of the guys on the left.
Okay.
If I would quit changing pages, this would be faster. Sorry. I keep looking at my stuff.
It's okay. $50 fine.
Oh, baby. Max
Ouch.
damage.
That hits.
15 to hit.
Ow.
So they each take 20 points.
It's a good thing you healed, Mr. Mage. That would have sucked otherwise. The only one who has not acted is the lone mercenary. Well, the second mercenary. So one of their actions. I want to charge. You're doing a lot of damage to us. I don't want you to do that anymore. Multi doesn't seem to affect you. I'm better just to attack you, aren't I? Yeah. This person rushes into your group, wielding their sword, and starts slashing at you. They don't know which one's you, so they just slash, hoping to hit at least one of you. That's this plus this. Yep. Ba, ba, ba. 14 to hit.
Yeah, no, not gonna get me. Bounce off all that armor plating I've grown.
And their second turn will be to swing again.
Okay.
17 to hit.
Nope. Not gonna get me.
What's your defense?
With the shield, 19.
Oh yeah, your staff's put away. That's right. Never mind.
Yep, staff's in a bag.
All enemies have acted. The prisoners can't take an action because they're bound. So as much as they want to flee, they can't. They're If you want them to run away, you'd have to spend an action to cut their bounds so they can run away. But if you think you can defend them, you probably don't want to do that. So turns revert.
You guys don't mind, I'd like to do something. I'm actually not going to do my normal combo. I'm going to do something different.
Okay,
Go
go
for it.
right ahead. Yeah.
Lucius just turns and sees the mage. Oh, trying to kill your compatriots now that they've failed. Glad to see that there's no honor among murdering, scheming cultists. And I'm going to condemn. I spend 10 mind points. The enemy loses 20 mind points.
Okay. Ow.
They are also dazed and shaken.
Noise.
Shaken.
That's my turn.
Dazed. That's very unfortunate that you did that.
Yep.
Yep.
That kind of sucked. Well, damn it. My turn is forced because someone is panicking, so this person is gonna waste my time by running away. They set up a clock for themselves. As long as no one chases them, they'll run. Yeah, they have to run. They have to run this way. Start their running away clock. Turn goes to friendlies.
Would you like me to use the Aether clones up? And just deal damage
yeah.
to all these guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
an
let the
Aether
runners
clone-
run and hit the ones that are
Yeah.
near us. Is that good?
Yeah, an Aether clone is probably a good call.
Well, that way too, if they're defeated, they'll have already gotten a turn, so it'll increase our action economy for the round. Okay, so the three that are still with us, this guy, and the wizard,
Mm-hmm.
are going to take an attack from one of the clones.
Okay.
And does a 12 hit?
It does, yep.
All right, 19 to each of them again.
Ow.
As they're hurling knives through the group.
Tink, tink, tink. It hits into each of them. Another dagger digs into the mage's robe. Not look happy with this. And, well, don't really have a choice. They cast healing again.
He's going to run out of mind points soon.
I was gonna say, they can't be doing that good on mind points.
Oops. Nope. Goes back to friendlies.
I could have my other clone do it again.
I can intervene.
Go ahead if you want.
So our prisoners are running.
They can't run.
No,
they're
they
bound.
can't run. They're bound. Yeah.
Okay, good.
They would like to run.
Sorry,
but
I
they
heard
can't.
running and my brain crossed. My
Yeah,
brain
no.
crossed some wires. Anyways,
Yeah.
this one's the healer, right?
Yeah.
That's been
No.
his whole turn, yeah, sadly. He has other stuff he can do. You just don't let him. Keep hitting him. He is thoroughly miffed and dazed and confused. This ambush is going very poorly for him.
I'm gonna handle this, guys. You guys can tackle the runners. And according to my classes, I can quantum magic.
Bang.
Multi 3.
That's
That
unfortunate.
doesn't work on 3.
That's
Does that work on when I target the same guy 3 times? Or
No, it has to be 3 different targets.
Darn. Okay.
Still really good for whittling them down fast.
Or you do 2 separate attacks instead of 1.
2
and
separate
that's-
attacks.
And that's you rolling bang bang, and those 2 weapon attacks can hit the same person, I believe. I'm gonna triple check.
Doesn't matter. The second one won't hit.
Yeah.
But yes.
First one, definitely, it's ow, bolt damage. Hey, you have resistance to bolt, friend? Please say yes. You don't. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Ow. Ow.
Oh, it feels so good.
Zort. As you clipped them pretty bad. That's they're not having a good time. They're getting hit up. They're getting mucked up pretty bad. What am I paying you idiots for? Curses out the mage, who's taking a lot of damage this fight.
Oh, so this is
Apparently
a
you're not
higher
paying them
gig.
enough.
The downside of a 2-weapon attack is that you ignore the high rolls treated at 0, so they actually take less damage.
All right, well, you win, GM.
But yeah, no, that
Fair play.
2-weapon attack is a way to is the way to tap the same person. God, I'm glad I didn't hit with both. That would have been 30 damage. That would have really sucked. Ow.
Imagine that.
So, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. So, you know what? You're broken but not running away. So one of the mercenaries is going to do something. This mercenary is going to get to it and slash at one of these clones. Or slash at one of these 3 apparitions. Like, they don't know how this works. They're just going to attack. And hope they hit something. As they're cursing this, what dark magic is this? Which results in a smirk off the mage when it's like, you don't know how magic works, do you? They mutter under their breath. That's a miss.
Can I have a reply from Aether as he swings wide?
A quick one, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I'm a ray of sunshine right from the Darklands.
Turn goes to friendlies.
You want my second clone to go?
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless
same
Morg
thing.
has something.
Same verse. Second verse, same as the first, you know. Multi 3, once on all of them. Critical success.
Bam. So you
I
have
don't have a... Oh, go ahead.
You have opportunity behind that.
Yep, I don't have a special opportunity with the attack, I believe. But
No,
I will double check the feature. I don't think it does, though.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it doesn't have a special opportunity, so it's regular ones. Could you pop up the opportunity chart, please?
Oops. Shoot. Hold on.
But they also all take 18 damage each, I guess. It doesn't increase damage when you crit, does it?
No, only if
Okay.
the weapon says it has some cool,
Right,
has some
right.
extra.
That's what I thought. Q? I would like to affect one of the clocks in the world.
Okay. Which one?
The big blue one that is on... Well, what's the green one over here that's on 5 over there?
It's the week of the golden. It's the week of the golden harvest. That shows how many days are left. Actually, it should be down a wedge because the second day you were stuck.
Okay, well that would just speed up a festival. I don't care about that. I'll do the big blue 7 one by 2. That seems like that would be good for the party to have that reduced.
As your actions are helping slow the convergence of cataclysm, the cataclysm convergence. The other thing you can do here is not that you have to. I'm just pointing it out. If you wound the clock back, you would be saying that for some reason the week of Golden Harvest actually has 2 extra days in it for some reason. So you're making it last longer, which I'm not sure you want.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do that though.
It's a leap year.
It's a leap year.
Leap year, yes. No, I'm not doing that though. That is funny though.
Baff. They don't fall into crisis, but ow, that hurt.
For whatever reason, one of these guys that we defeat here today would have been very bad for the future. Okay, but yeah, that turn is done for that character, for that clone.
Good golly, this is not great. But they have enough HP, so it's not like it's a dumb idea to keep fighting. It makes perfect sense to keep fighting for these guys. This person's going to go by their tried and true strat. They will start charging up their pistol and start backing off a little bit to get you guys in a nice, good cone of effect.
Not that.
Goes back to you guys.
I guess it's just you and me more. Do you have anything you want to do?
Pondering. I believe so. Our folks aren't super injured, so failing and failing that, I will use Lux on a baddie.
Pew pew pew. That hits all of them. Ow.
Nice.
And that is...
I cannot do that again.
Right, it's a lot of mind points, right?
Yes.
But yeah, 23 light damage ain't bad.
The wizards in crisis, they look very bad off. I assume you're hitting the other two mercenaries, because they're the only other targets you can easily see.
Yes.
Those mercenaries still aren't in crisis. Mind you, they've been healed a few times, but yeah, those lights hit them. There's no special resistance, but there's no special vulnerability either.
I figured.
This is not great. Well, the person who charged their pistol is going to fire at Zevin, Moore, and Aether.
Okay. Can I use my More and Aether? Are either of y'all hurt right now, or are y'all good?
We're all like at max.
I'm good.
Neither are in crisis.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
all at max plus 50.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then we'll just take the hits. Yeah, I won't worry about trying to cover you if you're overhealed.
Does 8 hit any of you?
No.
No.
Whoa,
It
that
whirs
is a
back.
bad
It
roll.
sounds really scary looking, and then it is obvious that this mercenary of Coriastellum is not used to firearms. They know how to do the wheel thing, and it's probably really good against like wolves and like mites and goblins and stuff. Trained adventurers and heroes. Nah, it's there's a lot of warning before it starts shooting, so they kind of waste their turn firing. That's unfortunate for them.
Sure.
Goes to Aether.
Hemsick, can you remind me of what things you put on the mage? Dazed and what?
Shaken.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I think as long as I've got this multi-melee attack thing going, it's my best option to keep doing it. So I'm going to hit all three of them again with real Aether this time. Same way. 12 to hit,
That hits.
and my 17 damage each.
Ow.
It's all adding up.
Neither mercenaries in crisis. They do get hit. The mage is still in crisis. They're not doing too great right now. Well, oh, this person has a turn in here. What am I doing? Hey, mercenary in there. Do something useful, like stab one of these stupid things that keep hitting us. Do your job. Stab.
Mercenary in what?
Right here. I forgot about their second turn.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because they have 2.
$14 to hit. No.
Not Aether.
Yeetus Elitus.
So all heroes have acted, so it's left to this one guy, this one archer who's facing off with a drone chasing him. Well, he can't run away again because there's no sense wasting a turn doing that if you're just gonna keep chasing me. So I'm just gonna attack this stupid thing. Takes out their bow and tracks it as it goes through the air, and then twink tries to fire at it.
Oh no, not droney.
17 to hit.
17 to hit the drone.
Yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Hits.
It takes 17 physical damage. And it suffers the slow condition as its arrows pulse with a magic that slows its movement.
Slowed, you say?
Yeah.
Yes, it is in crisis. It can no longer fly. It is vulnerable to melee attacks now.
Oh, buddy.
Boop.
Oh dear.
Boop. A round ended, so that person wasn't interrupted, so one of their wedges goes by. An enemy acted last, so it goes to friendlies again. Oops.
Those,
If y'all want, I can just have one of my clones wail on these three, and then first turn's done, but they've taken damage.
yeah, seems like a pretty good call.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, one of my clones will take an action then and do that.
I'm a jamma.
Roll the attack. Max damage, 20 each. 15 to hit.
The caster goes down. Thud.
Cool.
Yay.
The two mercenaries finally fall into crisis. Do you wish to continue combat? Because these guys will run away at this point if you don't chase them. Otherwise, they'll take their turn fighting you.
I would argue they all need to be collected and brought in with our prisoners. They're obviously with them.
Yeah. They did try to kill citizens of Coriastellum.
Yo.
My turn is forced. This guy has to try to run away. So they use up one of the clocks. Tick as they tick up as they continue running away. Turn goes to friendlies.
I'm gonna run up to this fella, and I'm just going to do a straight up weapon attack. I don't normally get to do just a straight up weapon attack, but
You get to do it all the time. You just choose not to. You coward. Sorry, what?
But I have
Called out.
I have cool tactical shit.
Sure.
16, 22 physical damage.
Ow, that hits. Ow, ow, ow.
Yep. Yeah.
And it deals an extra damage per status effect the guy might have had.
No, that I have. I don't have any status.
Oh, I
effects.
get you now. My bad.
It feeds on your own malice against your enemies, basically. I'm angry that you're hurting me.
Yep.
So, now that these mercenaries are in crisis, they get to use their special thing. We're gonna run away and not bother, but because Boss Man's down. But you're attacking them while they're about to run away. So no, they're gonna stand and fight. They do not want to be captured.
Yep.
Should have thought of that before they ambushed us.
I will. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. I know which one would be worse, so I'm going to roll to see if. Yeah, the worst one is the one I'm going to use.
Wonderful.
The The Steel Guard will never fall to adventurers like you. Guys, get in here! And
Classic call for backup. So cool.
And as new enemies, as more archers start rushing to the position, hearing the cry of one of their captains. We'll save you! No one will catch the Steel Guard! Get him! This does not change the guy who's running away, by the way, because they don't know this is happening. They're too busy focusing on not dying right now. Oh, they're shouting back there. That means we're losing. I guess should keep running. Meanwhile, one guy's fighting a drone in some alley. Oh, that's great. Reinforcements. Would have been nice to have them, you know, before I got peppered, but, you know, whatever. Captain wanted to be cheap. Turn goes to friendlies.
Maybe someone might want to do an alchemy to try and hit everyone.
Yeah, switch sides.
So we have 4 current enemies now, is that right?
1, 2, 3, 4 new ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Got it.
6 total, yeah.
Plus these 2, but you'd have to go after them.
Yeah, we're not going after those 2, I don't think.
I don't have a lot of attacks that can hit everyone besides me using base alchemy.
Yeah, I don't
do
think
that.
anyone else has any, yeah. I don't have one of those spells that affects all enemies.
See, this is where
Let me
if you
try
had 2 curses away, you'd purposely make your curse go up so you can do a sacrifice move and kill everything. But
Oh, I see
Look-
what you're saying.
yeah, it's a desperation move if you did that.
Gotcha.
I will, I'm gonna use base alchemy then if no one has any better ideas.
You could surrender.
Well, I mean, I can also
I really like
just,
that.
I could have my clones pepper some more of them down.
We'll see what 7 can get with the alchemy.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Creation, tinker. I don't have the latest alchemy table.
You can scroll up and it's up there.
Is it?
Because more.
Yeah, it's
posted.
posted.
Oh,
I
no,
see it.
yeah, actually... Yeah, that's the more recent one, yeah. In the pins? Question mark?
I think so.
Well, I mean, it's in
I
our
don't
it's in
think
our
it is.
current chat too, right? Like in the game chat.
Yeah, that
Okay,
one I
so
know.
8
That
and
one's
6.
updated for sure.
I can absolutely annihilate one guy.
Make it their commander. The guy who just called all their backup. That'd be fun.
Right. Yeah, the guy who just called all the backup. I will annihilate him.
What you doing
I
for the
will
poor man?
cast 8 will go to one enemy you can see that is present on the scene, and 6 will be 30 earth damage.
Oof. What does it look like as you fling this a chemical blast upon them?
Well, 7 quietly loads a special cartridge into her gun and kind of go ka-chunks into place. And then she's just gonna blast him. It kind of peppers and it detonates on contact.
The rocks crush and crumple their armor, and it seems they're especially vulnerable because their armor gives them resistances, but gives them weaknesses. So they actually get pinned by their own armor and are defeated. They have a vulnerability to Earth.
Really?
Yeah. You just happen to choose it. The other one cries out, "No, brother! Kill that sultanate!" And she says a very rude word in Koryo language, as she summons more
No need for that.
reinforcements. Keep doing that.
Okay, GM, we get the picture.
Get it. There's a lot of them.
Hey, you're the one that didn't let them run away. There are consequences. But it goes to you, though, because it is a turn for them to call reinforcements.
You want my Aether clone to go then? I mean, if we take the commanders out, they'll stop calling back up.
That is very true.
Sure.
Okay. Second Aether clone will go this turn, and I'm hitting the still standing commander and the 2 snipers up on the that climbed up on the building.
Roger.
Thought they were getting behind me, huh?
We're in a high vantage point. They can't get us up here. Oh, it can shoot at us. That's not good.
12,
That hits.
19 each.
Or
Sorry, 18 each. Mine did a brain fart there.
Oop.
18 each.
Oop. No. Because you hit each of them in turn. Second turn for the mercenary. I'm gonna get you! I'm gonna get you! And they charge right at 7, ignoring the far better target than for Aether, and just out of sheer vengeance goes after 7. Screaming bloody hell at you.
I could protect you if you want me to.
What's this?
Does 11 hit you?
Defense or magic defense?
Regular defense. Physical defense.
My regular defense is now 12. I pulled dodge last level.
Whoa. Just barely, despite as skilled as they are, they lunge forward and nope. You've been in enough fights, you've learned how to dodge being attacked while you're trying to do ranged attacks. It's like that thing in video games where you have like a ranged character and at the mid levels they start getting like bonuses to not be stopped from shooting things.
Yep.
That goes to friendlies.
More seems to be the last person up.
Or
Yeah.
Aether.
Right there.
Let's say have more go.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to.
Do you have a screen nuke in you?
No. Sure wish I
Yeah.
did.
I do. Yeah, I'm gonna spend another alchemy point trade point to get max number of dice, which for me is 5 because of the alchemy bag.
Ooh, baby.
All the choices.
Yes, with 17, it's every enemy.
Yeah,
And we
but
know they're weak to Earth.
what if she wants to give you all a bunch of hit points and mind points? Wouldn't that be so
Damn, she
helpful?
can hit every enemy with earth damage.
You know, you could do other things. She doesn't have to do that. You do what you want. It's okay. You don't have to use the 17. It's alright.
You could hit everyone with Earth damage.
But you don't have to.
Yes, I will hit all of the enemies
No.
with with 30 earth damage because we are level 20 or higher.
So,
40.
to give you, here's the Fabula Ultima of it. Um, so these people are all people you can see. These two are still in the scene. So you hit everyone in the scene. So what goes lobbing into the air and how does it look when it rains down on everyone in the alley with you, the guys on the terrace, and then all the way down here in this alleyway, it hits even them.
Oh my god.
Every enemy. Every enemy.
Yeah, probably just a very large explosion that blows out a chunk of the ground underneath me, launching large rocks into the air that smash into them.
So you like make up some concoction, and then instead of hurling it up, you turn and hurl it into the ground, and poof!
Yes.
It magically plumes away, and heat seekers at all of them.
Yeah.
Inexplicably missing all of us.
Yeah.
Of course.
How much was that again? 30?
Yes, 30.
So this one goes down because they get crushed in their armor. Everyone else takes.
But we're level 20 or higher, so 40, right?
No,
Or
30
no,
because
oh,
we are
30.
20 or higher.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's trying to
I
cheat.
see.
I see how it is.
No.
That's okay. We caught you. It's all right.
See? Yes. I see it. I'm reading it correctly now.
I have it on video. It's okay. Fine.
It's on a VOD.
It's going to be on a VOD. Yeah, people are going to know. Well, that actually, do these snipers have special weakness to earth? We're checking. Are they vulnerable to earth? The mercenary is. I don't know if the snipers are. The snipers are not. I think, fortunately for them. Yeah, the vulnerability. Yeah, the mercenary artisan bow tie was took like 60 damage. They only had 24, so thud. But everyone else just takes flat 30 because they're not wearing as heavy armor. But that said, this guy gets defeated. So the guy fighting he's getting ready to shoot at the drone again as it's kind of warbling and beep boop, and it's ready to get shot. He aims. He's not paying attention to the rocks that rain down on him, and they get flattened into the ground. This guy running away, their running away clock gets turned off as they get smucked from rocks out of nowhere. Every one of them is now in crisis.
Rocks fall. Everybody dies.
Oh, everyone dies.
Why does that bottle say GM on it? I don't know. It's some magical thing. It's in a chemical shorthand for it, I guess.
One of them gets to go now, I guess.
Yeah. Well. In the end, from the first squabble to the final war at the end of time, it's always the same. Big rock wins.
Big rock. I threw a rock at him. It was a big rock.
Well, they would run away, but their captains might be captured, and they're fiercely loyal, so they won't run away. This guy would have kept running away, but he got poked. Unfortunately, they used up the turn, so they can't enact their vengeance this round. Therefore, this one's going to shoot at the person throwing exploding bottles. Stop doing that.
There.
Stop. That hurts.
Can I do my protection thing with my guardian skill?
You
I took the protect skill.
See if they hit first.
Well, the thing is, I declare it, and then their attack has to go into my defenses instead.
Oh, okay.
if you want to call it.
Yeah, I am protecting my good friend, More Duncan.
You and your clones.
Yes, because they come with me.
Yeah, they look.
So it's like the three of us are swirling around you now. Although I'm not flying, so I'm just bouncing around quickly like a little rabbit.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Their bow breaks. Like it just all of a sudden they pull back and then the wood just. They stare at the bow. They look at you. They stare at the bow again. And then they look to their friend like, what the hell was that? I told you shouldn't have bought it from that merchant. He said it was half off. Well, it is.
Not their duty.
So they've lost their access to the ranged attacks. Well, that's pretty bad for an archer to lose. As if it's almost like that's their best attack. Well, that's unfortunate. Goes to friendlies. There's still the clones left.
Yep. Just a clone and the real Aether are left. So the clone doesn't really have thoughts of her own, so it's just going to attack some of them. The two up here again, and one of them over on the left, I guess.
Yep.
Let me get to the correct page and click that attack.
God, double one.
13 to hit.
Yep.
17 damage each.
Thud. Thud. Those two get dropped on the balcony as they're having the little tete-a-tete. This one thinks they're okay as it's like, doo-doo, shooting up there, and then dunk, like, ow, where did that come from? Oh, it's attacking me too. It can do that? We should probably focus on that one. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
That's the clone's turn.
Think. Fire. That one fires a bow shot at you. Actually, I think every one of the good guys have acted. Yeah, everyone has a marker on them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Aether still gets to go. Or has she already gone? No, I guess she is done.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay,
put
I'm
the-
done, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put the marker so I don't forget too, because it's easy to lose track when there's a bunch of things going on.
Well, the problem is one of my markers was under another token, so I couldn't see it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. $50 fine. That is 20 to hit you.
That's gonna pop a clone.
What the? Here, let me do it. Dink. As they assume they just have to shoot better. 18 to hit.
No. Bounces off the armor.
No, let me do it.
Jeez.
How terrible are you? There's
This
two
one
of
is
them.
dodge-
Hit any of
Dodge
them.
nimbly.
Really, guys? Do we have to do this for you? Good job, guys. So, a hail of arrows rain on Aether, and they miss or ting off the armor. Last guy. Assuming they don't kill all these guys, there'll be a large number of criminals who they didn't promise to take to the estate, who can all be sent straight to public court. Yeah, your prisoner train is getting a lot bigger all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's friendlies because enemies acted last. Benefit of being outnumbered.
Maybe have the one Aether clone that's still up go.
Can you get it out of the way?
Yeah, just
Okay.
get it out of the way because it's probably not going to survive this round.
Probably not.
That is
Okay.
fair.
Then the two up north and one of the ones on the west, I guess, will take shots from the clone.
Tink, tink, and dink.
Oh, look at that hit.
God.
17. 19 damage each.
Ow. Ow. Wait. I did math wrong. Ow. You should be matching. Yes. You took... Oh, this guy goes down. Thud.
Very good. Enemy's turn.
Well, shoot it, as they are very scared, but again, their captains are here, and they don't want to leave them behind. For the Steel Guard! Miss. Ding, as they fire wide. Goes friendlies.
You mind if I?
Go right ahead. Whatever you want to do.
Forward, men! And my boys, we're gonna charge on these 3 archers here, and Lucius is going to attack one of them.
Okay. Unfortunately, they're immune to physical. No.
Away with you.
Just for you, just because I don't like you very much. No.
10.
10 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, despite your courageous charge, that sounds like a them problem. So this guy's gonna shoot at the the thing's throwing daggers. Please stop. Oh no. We gotta hit him eventually. 18.
No, you don't. Nope.
Damn it. How do we suck so bad? Our whole thing's about being accurate.
Well, my character's whole thing is tanking for the team, so.
Well, from their point of view, so I'm
Sure.
illustrating. Like,
Oh, thank you. Makes me feel like I'm being tanky, so that's good.
Goes to friendlies. Aren't generally murderers. They're murderers as a treat, I think. You guys actually haven't killed people that much. I don't think you've killed anyone at all. Monsters, maybe, but not people.
Monsters, and that's it. Yeah.
So 7 more Aether.
How
I'm
are-
thinking you. Oh, go ahead.
How
If you
are
have an
other
idea.
folks doing for their MP?
I have none.
Low. But fine.
I'm a little over half.
Okay.
Like 20 out of 50. All
I
right.
have 15.
I was going to say it's. Go right ahead if you've got an idea.
I would suggest that I go because I can top up people's MP.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sure.
So yes. Gonna do another alchemy bomb.
I see that 18. Isn't that all allies if you want, or all enemies?
But
see.
that's all hit points.
Ah.
So any can turn it to mind points.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so everyone, all allies regain 30 HP. Or wait, actually, do we have the? No, we don't. Okay, 30 HP and 30 MP.
You can have another healing shower.
Yeah.
But it doesn't
I mean-
overheal you, does it?
Yeah, it does. Up to 150% of your max.
Okay, well that's going to be a lot more for me. 122, I think. Yeah, 120. Wait, 124, 125.
These guys are gonna back off a little bit. Well, this guy's gonna back off a little bit, I should say, and shoot at the person who just attacked them. You've drawn their attention. Yeah. 12 to hit.
12. Hang on.
Hanging
To
on.
confirm this.
Staying on target.
12 does not.
Here's a
Clinks
guy
into the,
no more than like 10, 15 feet away from you. Bow attack. Nope.
No. It funks into the shield.
Ping. How do you
Just-
aim for the legs? I can still guard that. It's called leaning down.
I saw that coming like 20 feet away. I don't know what you were expecting.
Goes to friendlies. I'm just saying all you need to take to the estate is the cultist from the island. Everyone else can be questioned the proper way and see public trials, which, if my theory is correct, is not what the brother wants, assuming he is behind this mess. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we'll see.
That is a
Maybe
good point.
Lucius is behind this. You don't know.
Boy, would I be surprised.
I wouldn't. Anyway, it's player turn.
He seems too whiny.
7 or 8 there.
Did you want to go 7?
Yeah. 7 would like to.
Go ahead.
Stepping around this guy. Took out. Just gonna figure where a drone went off to. Oh, would you look at that?
Oh, that guy's down already,
Okay.
isn't he?
There's another guy.
Oh, I thought he was down. I'm sorry.
This guy, you run by someone who is. There was a person watching the alley. As you slip through the alley, they goes, huh, and ducks back. It looks like one of the canal side brigands that you see, like the guards that hold places. Also, probably by themselves, they're probably a part-time mugger when they're not being a guard. And they don't get in your way. They immediately go, huh, and they point that way. As they aren't going to join the fight, but they're not getting in your way either. They are clearly not part of this mercenary band, and they don't want any part of this.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna use my action to attack. I will use quantum magic cannon to swap my damage to Earth. You know.
Zord.
Thunk. That is 24 damage. Ow. This person's barely up. They don't seem to be vulnerable to Earth, but that's still a lot of damage they just took. Ow. Yeah, they return fire. They don't want to get caught. No! Yeah! Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
22 to hit.
It hits.
You take 18 physical damage. And you have the slowed condition.
It's 18 damage.
Yep.
Just to check, but isn't the maximum that you can overheal 50% of your original total?
Mm-hmm.
So 68 times 150 is...
Well, basically, it's your crisis above your normal.
Right. So 68
okay.
plus 34 is 102? Yeah, 102 is your max with the overheal.
There you go.
So they just barely got you got you past your overheal. So they shoot at you. It barely looks like they hurt you. They may mistakenly think that you have resistance to physical, which is scary as hell for a humanoid to have.
She does.
I think that'd be 84 that you have, by the way. 102 not minus 18 is 84.
I'm very not good at math. Anyways, yes, I do have resistance to physical.
Oh, you take half again then. Sorry. So you don't take 18, you take 9.
Let me put you at, what, 93? Yeah, 93. Better.
Jesus.
It hits you. You are disturbed by it a little bit because, ooh, that really could have hurt. But thankfully, you overhealed so much, you just shrug off the hit because you're not brought below your max.
Nice. I'm happy to help with math anytime. Not trying to be
Thank
rude.
you.
Just helpful. No problem.
No, I appreciate it. I was very bad at math.
$100 for being better at math than me.
Canadian dollars at least?
British pound sterling.
I swear I'm gonna go broke.
Yeah, it goes for friendly, which leaves it to Ether.
Oh shit, it's down to me now. Okay, I would like to try something a little off the cuff.
No. Go ahead.
The enemies who are left, are they wearing colors? Or are they also illegal, colorless?
They're an illegal colorless, but you get the idea that since they're calling it out so much, they must be mercenaries of the same band.
Right, right.
They're just not wearing their mercenary colors here, which that's
But
still illegal.
in other words, they're not really cultists, though. They're just working.
Yeah,
people.
they're here to save their captains. That's why they're fighting.
Right.
They don't care about the
Okay.
mage on the ground. They will leave him to be captured. They don't care about him at all.
Lucius, how would you feel about me basically just telling these guys they can take their fucking captains and leave? We don't need them anyway. They don't even matter. They're just mercenaries. Like, I'm thinking I would basically try to scare / parlay with advantage against them to give them the option of taking their wounded and leaving, but we get the mage.
if you guys are willing to use to let them flee, they will flee with their wounded. They'll leave the mage behind.
Well, I'm running it by Lucius before I decide on calling that out. But what do you think,
I'd say
Lucius?
So. That's fine by me.
Okay, I will call that out as an option for them. That we can call this battle, a draw. They can take their wounded and go, but they cannot bother us again. Don't come back. And we're taking this guy with us. He's a criminal. He needs to face justice.
Master, can I spend 1 Fabula point to get the players some tiramisus?
What?
The chat.
Funny. But yeah, I'm thinking that from Aether's point of view, we basically got these guys so bamboozled they don't have a chance, and all they are is fighting for nothing because we don't even care about these 2 captains that they're trying to save anyway. We'll let them take them and go and consider themselves lucky they got away with their lives. End it peacefully.
Your clone goes poof.
Sure.
And yeah, they all flee and take and grab their wounded. Lots of nods of thanks. Grimaces where some of them look like they want to keep fighting just out of sheer honor. But there's enough of them here that it's a no. We've won. We got what we got. We got what we were here for. Let's just leave. We're already down money. Let's not be down ransoms. But they do leave the wounded wizard cultist behind. And also, you have a witness to everything that happened, because they approach Zevin and kind of walk up to Zevin and stay out of, like, arm's reach, because they don't want to look like... They don't even want to appear like they're attacking you. Miss, that was, I'm not with them. I don't need to leave with them. But if you need a witness, I know you didn't commit a crime, so I can testify. Or I can pretend I didn't see anything. I have bad eyesight in both eyes. Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, random citizen.
Citizen, you're funny.
What, you think I look like a citizen?
Brinius, if you would
Johnny!
if you would restrain this other mage.
Yeah, I was going to say you could send Ambrinius and Vibius to take him to the public courts.
Oh,
because your family doesn't know about him yet. We can deliver the prisoners we promised to your family, but this guy can go to the public and we can get the word out that way. And we've got a witness, right? Didn't you say you had a witness over there, Seven?
Yeah, we got
Bring the witness.
Careful of meta.
Sorry. I apologize. I thought we were all in the same scene.
Seven is picked up her poor little drone, which she started calling Droney, I've noticed. Which is not its name. But unfortunately, she's gotten attached to this one, Mark 18.
Well, we should probably start getting ready to go back. That is a very good suggestion, Aether. Brinius, if you could bring this mage here to the public court and explain the situation. Vibius, you can come with me and help me bring the rest of them to the Avantis estate.
He nods, acknowledging the order, and starts and after tying him up and securing him, he'll perp walk him to the public courthouse, which is gonna have a weird. I mean, it's not the first time, especially during Golden Week. He's not gonna be the one. He's gonna be the most well-dressed criminal being brought there. Everyone else is being brought in for like public drunkenness, vandalism, indecent exposure, and then there's this wizard. Oh, assaulting a patrician.
Yes.
I think you
Wearing
took
the
Golden Week a
colors
little
of
too
illegal
seriously, friend.
Yeah. And wearing the colors of illegal cultists.
The cultists themselves aren't illegal. They're just frowned
Okay.
upon. They're just shunned.
Got it.
7. I see you have a friend
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Meet my buddy. Kind of looks at him. Buddy, I guess.
Yeah, let's go with that. Unless I'm testifying, then I'll tell my real name. Yeah. He's good, right? He's not gonna try to, turn me into a battle slave or something.
Nah,
Right.
nah, he's cool.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to help you rob him?
I'm right here.
Oh, he has hearing. Never mind. I was just, testing your hearing. You're welcome, sir. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm.
What kind of name is Buddy?
What kind of name is Pal?
Well, I mean, isn't that like naming someone Guy? Pal? Buddy?
Well, it's Guy, but
His name is Yee.
Well, no, that's how you say it. Guy's a guy, but Guy is Guy.
Oh god.
He has hearing aboard mission.
So dumb. Well, if you do think that your testimony could be of assistance, I'm sure my friend Umbrinius at the court, who you just saw head off, would appreciate the extra word.
So, he looks to you, Zevin, to see if that's what you want him to do.
Yeah, sure.
He nods. As he goes to chase after Umbrinius to catch up to him, I'll note to you, Lucius, that brigand looks like he's from the southern continent. He's dressed up in Coriostellum armor, so like cheap stuff that kind of hides what he is. But now that he talked a bit, the way he was talking, where it seemed a little low and a little slow, that's because they weren't familiar with the Coriostellum language. But having talked to them at length, then they walked by. That's how you caught on.
Okay.
See also why they think themselves a citizen.
Interesting. Neat.
But yes, you're able to continue your travels if you so choose, or you might find somewhere to rest before getting all the way up there. Because you guys are actually doing pretty good. You're not that hurt.
Yeah. Well, I think our hit points go back to our base at the end of the scene, but
Yeah, I think he said it stays until they get burned. She told us before.
Yep.
huh?
Yeah, we don't lose them. We keep the overcharge until it's damaged.
Unless it says otherwise in the ability, which it might.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. At the end of each scene, if the current hit points and or mind points are still above maximum, they become equal to maximum.
There you go.
Okay.
So
Sounds
when
good.
the scene changes.
Well, then when we travel away.
So everyone go to your normal maximum HP.
Yep.
So where do you guys go?
Vantis Estate, I think.
I think we're expected at the Avantis estate, isn't that right?
I mean, you are. Just I'm wondering if you actually go there.
Yeah.
Sure.
As the sun continues to rise, you all enter the estate grounds. Guards already alerted to your presence, so there's already some of the guys who were sent ahead are already here and let them know what was going on. A lot of the guests, all the guests have gone for now. They're going to other parties and stuff. You're alerted that your father is not present in the estate. He's at another function. He's headed off this morning to do something else. But your elder brother, Volicius, is present.
Very good. Well, I suppose we shall go in.
Another travel roll there, more Duncan. Just a
Cool.
Is she rifling, breaking pots and pans as we travel and rifling through cupboards?
Ling.
Or
Little
it's like
link.
it's like that early morning, like that Black Monday or Black Friday sort of thing where you're walking around. Oh, the stores are open. I mean, they're on sale. I'll just I'll be right with you. 1 second. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Like that person everyone knows who will buy like 12 bottles of pop because they're on sale.
Sure.
Look, there's no need to call me out. Yeah, it's not just me. There. Vindication. But yeah, so you're in the estate. You have your prisoners. There are various guards about. All wearing full regalia and watching you closely. Where do you take your prisoners?
Presumably we were to be expected by Volusius, unless there's somewhere on the estate that's more befitting of prisoners.
There would be a place I would think in an estate like this where you could hold people, like intruders on your estate, and then you'd hand them over to the relevant authorities, or you deal with them yourself. Not illegally, but like within the law, I imagine I'd say, well, I want to talk to them and give them a chance to make do, sort of thing. Or hey, I'll be your jurist. You need to start talking to me now. So it depends if you're treating them as people that are enemies of the house that aren't going to be helped, or you are. It depends what they are. If they're considered people who can make amends to the estate, or people who can't, and they're being prepared to be turned over by your guards.
I'd
Largely,
say
that
probably
depends on
the
what. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Probably the latter.
Good luck on your travels, adventurers. Thanks for coming by, Pan QQ. Tiramisu. Man, I want a tiramisu now. Damn it. So you house these prisoners in their in the not so nice guest house, which cough cough nudge nudge. It's a patrician's prison basically. It's like it's nicer than a real prison by far because it has a bed, windows are barred, but it's like you get to stay here. Don't leave. There's a bunch of guards. But we're not going to bother you. So it's actually a rather nice way to hold somebody. Unfortunately, it's really meant for like 1 or 2 people. It's not meant for 4 people. But oh well.
Yep.
They can establish their prison pecking order. I don't care.
Yeah. So where do you guys go next?
I'm going to go see my brother. I will say the 3 of you are welcome to do whatever you see fit. If any of you would like to accompany me, you're more than welcome to. Although
I'll pass.
wouldn't judge if any of you require rest after the long day we have had.
Yeah, you can rest here for free. Since you're considered a guest of Lucius. So.
I'd like to lean in and whisper to Lucius. I don't think it's safe for me to stay here with what I'm carrying.
Oh, this is new to you, Aether. The Grand Estate that you're on, the Avantis Estate, is this huge sprawling.
Yeah, it's
complex?
not just like it's not just a mansion. Like the Avantis family owns like an entire block now.
Right.
And the thing I want to highlight to you that there's that, but also this place has the air of Ultima about it. It feels like a dungeon. It feels like if you travel around here, you're in danger.
Oh wow. Yeah, I definitely don't want to stay here. I'm just gonna casually mention to to more Duncan and to 7. Why don't we go get an inn not far away? Like we can be nearby, but at an inn nearby. What do y'all think?
What do you think more?
I meaningfully pat the thief's bag on my side.
Lucius, would you like someone with you for the meeting?
It would be preferable, I think.
I can go with you then.
Oh, very well, Lady Duncan.
I can also go alone. I don't need anybody with me if y'all both want to go. So Lucius.
Well, you shouldn't leave you alone. I'll go with you, Aether.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Last time I went off alone, I got kidnapped.
Yeah, like
Rabbit napped.
like you guys say, yeah, divide and conquer.
Yes.
No, we're
As
never
you try
supposed
to, as Evan and Aether try to leave, the guards actually bar the way out.
Oh, God damn it.
I thought we were guests.
We have orders to keep all guests of Lucius Avantis here on the estate for your protection. Things are getting dangerous in the city, it seems.
Noticed. We were ambushed on the way over here.
On Golden Week of all times. What sort of villain would attack people on such a holy time? The only thing worse would be drawing weapons at the eternal flame. No one would be foolish enough to do that.
Oh, is that a thing you're not supposed to do? I just do like the Rodney Dangerfield neck pull, Oh, you're not supposed to do that? Huh. Funny. I suppose outsiders might make some sort of heinous mistakes. 7, it looks like we can't leave anyway. Do you want to go to the meeting with Lucius and more? I'll just get a room here and
Fine. Yeah.
protect myself. I'll go get like a sandwich or something in the kitchens. That sounds good. I could use spicy.
So, as 7 and Aether begin deciding where they're going, Moore and Lucius, as you're making your way to the main chamber, by the way, another travel rule, Moore Duncan.
Wondrous. Oh no.
You see a woman, very familiar to you, which you almost don't recognize her because she doesn't have the big, dark aura about her. But you guys were up close and personal with her clones and with flying with her in the sky. And you kind of meet each other at the threshold as she stares at you.
Lucius's eye goes wide. He just sort of takes a step forward, like sort of to position himself between Moore and her.
Young Master Lucius Avantis, and the Master Merchant Moore Duncan, and one of your followers. What a lovely morning we're having, aren't we?
Well, I can say that at the very least you seem to have mastered the art, the Choriostellum art of dancing around whatever it is you want.
Oh, but young man, she leans very close. You know exactly what I want. And in her eyes, you can see a very painful demise reflected back at you.
Like my demise?
Yeah.
Or just demises?
And that as well.
Oh, awesome. Wonderful.
What's your painful demise, Lucius?
Probably slain on a battlefield, forgotten, just one of many, no one of import.
Because you never were
Ouch.
important, were you, Lucius? But I guess I shouldn't be so mean to you. I mean, we're friends now. And she laughs as she walks away into the gardens like she's a guest here, and the guards do not challenge her at all. And Zevin, you come in just in time to see her walking by. Thankfully for you, she didn't notice you. She was too busy enjoying her laugh at Lucius's expense.
Lucius is just continuing to be tense. You all are acutely aware that Lucius has been concerned, tense, freaked out, just ever since everything happened with the staff.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Seven may not know exactly what's going on, but Seven knows that it's not getting good. Get pat him on the shoulder.
Oh, Seven, you're back quick.
Yep. Get behind you. We're not allowed to leave.
What?
Oh,
Vibius
what?
looks over shocked.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Easy, easy. That means we got your back.
Wait, but where's Aether?
Yes, either.
You look around, Aether's not near you at all.
No.
Oh, okay, well, look, as long as Aether manages to
gonna-
keep her mouth shut, we should be by Aether keeping her mouth shut.
Quick cutscene moment of Aether wandering into a kitchen and asking for a sandwich. Sure.
You're going to fill her mouth.
Num 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 num.
Scooby-Doo sandwich.
No, we were told to expect this one. Oh, okay. If you want more, num 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 num. Oh, okay. We're gonna run out of food doing this. At least we have a lot, so.
We don't have to have this. Meeting with my brother. Here we go. Wonderful.
And worse to punch him.
What?
So you all enter the grand hall.
Mm-hmm.
Standing before you is the elder brother of Lucius Avantis, still dressed in his armor. But this time, he has new markings along his shoulders and along his armor, as it seems his armor has been enchanted with magic. Awesome. And you see the dark, almost like black stamps of magic are kind of searing all light away, as if it tarnishes the fiery red of the colors.
Oh no. Does this seem like dark, like Shadow Witch magic?
Insight's part of it.
Cool. Where are my rolls? Here are my rolls. Insight is part of it, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Insight. Thank you. That's an 8.
8 will tell you that, yeah, you've recognized symbols like that in the Darklands. You've never seen the Sorcerer's Tower, but you've seen in some of the ruins symbols like that.
Yeah, and also just the general vibe that her magic gives off. We've seen that shit up close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we probably would have seen it on some of the cultists.
Yep.
And the artifacts that they had on hand.
Brother, how are you? You disappeared so suddenly. I sent guards to fetch you from the temple. I'm glad you came out all right. Bringing prisoners, no less.
Yes, indeed. We were even accosted on the way back. We didn't have quite the ability to take all with us as a result of the second skirmish, so I sent my other guard to bring the captured leader of that attack to the public court.
Ah, very good. Very good. Give me willpower as part of it. Let's see if Felicius outthought you on this. He might have out-tacticked you and set up a spy ahead of you. He'll either be surprised and not realize that you were going to do that, or he already caught on.
Uh-huh. Here we go. Persuade time. Yeah, he out-thunk me.
Well, it's a good thing I sent one of my trusted agents to wait in case you, smiles, got lost. I'm sure your Brinius will be brought back to you shortly, and all those involved suffer the wrath of Avantis.
Of course, brother.
Maybe rather, well, I would say rather embarrassing, but I'm not sure what exactly you've done. It seems that somehow, according to the guard, you already went down. You already found something down there. And according to our dear cousin, you found something rather important, didn't you, brother? My young, gentle brother. Fabius looks, he's on the brink of saying something, and he shuts it, because he knows he can't help right now. If he says anything, he might cause things to get worse.
We did indeed explore the depths of the temples, and we learned much of its history. A particularly interesting place, especially for those of the spiritual persuasion.
And you found artifacts, did you not? That's what cousin said you got. That's what you told him.
Oh yeah, we did mention the artifacts from the cultists.
Yeah, you did mention the staff to him, I don't think.
Yeah, we did not mention the staff, like explicitly did not mention the staff. Well, there were artifacts from the cultists.
Good. We'll be able to pull them to righteous cause in the coming days. You know the one I'm talking about. He looks at Demeril and Duncan, and you two, when he looks at you, when he greeted you before, there was that sense of intense curiosity and examination, like he was doing a study role when he talked to you. And that's, you guys could do that to him. I think one of you even did. That's a little forward, but not weird. Not hostile. This look is a look of someone who's suspicious of you. He's not sure he trusts you. Trusts Lucius, but he doesn't trust you two right now.
That's fine.
I'm not sure he trusts Lucius, to be honest.
Oh, he trusts his brother. It's his good little brother who'll do whatever he's told. Of course he'll obey. Why wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That's his thinking anyway. Whether
Yeah.
you should be trusting him, that's a different problem.
Wow.
Is there anything else that you learned of our Grand Republic's history? Dear brother, willpower
Nothing that-
opposed.
Yeah.
He's going to demand answers.
Come on.
Do you want me to assist?
I would appreciate an assist. Oh, hey, I actually beat him.
Don't worry, he's your older brother. You'll do whatever he tells you to do. He rerolls.
Oh no.
I am not helpful, apparently.
5 and 2. 5 is still better than nothing. And it's only
Can
a
I
10.
give other people my Fabula?
Wait.
Is that a thing?
Wait, that's the same. No, that was just the first roll you made, the 5 and the 2. Oh. Yeah, he beat me.
Can you fab a point? You're asking if you can fabula an assist roll? You can.
No, I'm asking if I can loan Fabula to other players.
No.
No, that's an order thing. That's a thing I can
Gotcha.
do, but
Gotcha.
only because I have a thing.
And plus 1 would not make a difference, so I'm not going to waste a Fabula on it.
You can either answer him truthfully, everything you found, or something else can happen to you. I'll tell you. I'm just looking it up before I offer it to you, so I'm giving you a reasonable number. Oops, wrong direction of the book, the other way. There it is. You either tell him everything that you learned down there, including about your little staff, or you 0 your mind points as you resist him with everything you have.
I'll 0 my mind points.
As you find yourself unable to lie, you just stay silent. And you know if you stay silent long enough, he'll let it go. He'll just assume there's a reason you're not saying anything and overread into it. Because Avantises are a little arrogant, as you know. So you know you can just wait him out. If you just stand there and sit it out, you'll be fine.
And unlike the first time that you saw Lucius talking with his brother, Lucius has the same like dead-eye stone face that he had with his father.
Always a great thing to see on Lucius.
Well, I'm not here to interrogate you. You're my little sweet brother. And he claps you on the shoulder, and you can feel an intenseness to his grip. Like it feels like a brotherly pat on the shoulder, and then he grips hard, and you actually suffer 10 HP of damage. It hurts.
Yikes.
And you see nothing on his face. It doesn't seem to be any effort on his part. You and your friends, for your safety, I will have order to stay here until at least the end of the day. And then we can speak with Father and discuss whether we need to increase your guard. Don't worry, though. I won't burden you with command. I'll be sure to send troops that I trust to protect you and your friends.
Oh no.
You can go now, brother. And he turns rather rudely and walks away from you. And even as he walks away, you can still feel this like shadowy burn on your shoulder from when he last touched you.
I should have spoken out. As he turns away, Seven's gonna quietly make a rude gesture. You won't see because he's facing away.
He turns and looks over his shoulder, and like as you make the gesture, there's that half moment of there's no way he'll see this. And the minute you're having that satisfaction, his eye is staring straight at you. Huh?
Can I roll stealth on this?
You certainly can. If you're being sneaky about it, sure. Dex is part of it.
Jeez.
That's unfortunate.
You got to feign like it's a regular motion, but no.
He's got his tongue stuck out. He's giving him a look. Like, what does he care? She's just a desert rat.
Oh no. Oh god.
Brother,
away.
could you stand aside, please?
Why?
'Cause I'm telling you to, brother. Move, please. The guards look very uncomfortable because this is not like Volusius is arrogant. He's an orator, a commander like you. Well, he's not a orator. He's a commander like you are. So there's a certain level of authority you exude. This is off. This is weird. But they're not going to do anything. They're not.
Lucius looks at him and just says, "Brother, I believe you took your leave. As have we."
Willpower's part of it. He's too petty to let this go.
Yeah, of course he is.
Because somebody's taught him the virtues of pettiness.
Uh-huh.
I'll aid. I got myself into this.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I will also assist.
Stare down a
God-
victory.
God damn it. Can I roll?
Oh, God.
Well, doesn't matter. Even with both of you
9,
assisting, I can't get him.
And
Cool.
I'll
Cool.
stand behind you, I guess.
As Lucius just moves aside, he looks down, ashamed.
I'm willing,
that-
if you wish to suffer for this,
Oh yeah.
you can suffer 60 HP as he fights you for a second and wrestles, and you stand your ground, just refusing
Nope.
to let Seven
Nope.
be exposed
Nope.
to him.
Nope. Sorry. Lucius crumbles. Unfortunately, he is.
Vibius looks at you, Lucius, and he looks like he wants to tell you something or cheer you up, and he looks at Zevin, looks and makes a nod of sorry, and he gets out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Zevin Demeril,
Mm-hmm.
have you considered my offer? War is coming for Coriustellum. Glory awaits, but as you know, a good adventurer arms themselves well.
Noble warriors don't hurt their little brother. Come on, Lucius, let's go.
Good luck with that one, brother. And he walks back to other affairs of the estate as all of you barely escape that room.
Without another word, Lucius just turns his back, doesn't even say a word to you two or Vibius, and he just leaves. He walks out.
Where's he walking out to?
Right now he's walking. He's gonna try and find a quiet place, maybe a garden, somewhere where there just aren't people.
Something special will happen next time for Lucius. Where do Zevin and Moore Duncan go?
Well,
Let me think. Zevin can't leave the complex. You can't go back to her room and start prepping her gear, making sure everything's in good condition. Never know when you'll need it. she's looked out for herself before.
You go off to your room, basically.
Yep.
Where does more Duncan go?
More likewise is going to go to her room. After wandering around and trading with some of the folks in the castle, basically. Mechanically, I'm giving myself a reason to refresh my trade points after the rest.
Certainly. And Aether will have a nice little chat with the house chef, who is gleefully not as hostile as everyone else here.
Yay.
But what will happen on this fine day? Well, we'll just have to find that out next time. Ooh, good golly, good gosh. Things are getting worse for the Avantis family, and certain cracks are appearing. But our heroes, brought together by fate, are doing their best to stick together, despite the challenges that await and the divided loyalties that are demanded. For now, all of you watching, thank you very much for watching. Those of you playing, thank you very much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Shakes, I tell you.
I did not expect that ambush. Like, that's a D6. I'll never. Of all the rotten luck.
That was fun though. That was a great fight. I had a good
turned into
time.
like half the session.
Sure. I'm really glad I didn't
We're good.
want Aether to go to that meeting.
Yeah, that could have been pretty rough.
Yeah.
It actually